So today we're going to talk about the Flash. So, I'm just going to get right into it. So, the season that we had mid-season was great. Now, before I say anything, like, this isn't going to be like a review or anything. This is just going to be like my theory on what they might do for the ending of the season. And I was pretty much thinking, I was like, all right, when Barry was trapped in that little containment field type thing, and he was telling DeVoe's wife, listen, you can't be doing this, like, you just can't, like, you is lackey or something. She's like, I ain't his lackey, I'm his wife, and we do this in the name of science and whatnot. So Barry's like, well, you see, your science kind of sucks, because what you're technically trying to do is, like, you're trying to keep me here. You're trying to place your husband's mind inside my body, so he could be not only become the fastest thinker, but also the fastest speedster and thinker. So the man he's walking on super cloud nine that no man or person can touch him. But then again, it's like that could be DeVoe's ultimate plan, to have where he's inside Barry's body, because that's what it looks like, because you've seen like pictures and stuff where you see like the thinker, and then he has like control of like Barry's body. But many people speculated that since he's possessing I'm gonna call him Patient Zero, like, since he's possessing like Patient Zero and one, that he's trying to find probably like the ultimate body. So I would like to say that he's not good, like, that body isn't gonna last, that his body isn't, only body that's gonna probably last him is Barry. So he made like all these little test candidates to see if his body or his soul and his soul and his spirit will be able to like last inside another person's body. So that's why he made like all these little candidates to see if maybe they're containable. Like, that's what I think. But then again, there's a lot of like rough patches in that theory, because it's like, okay, he made all these candidates, and then it's like, what are they going to be used for and whatnot. But I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. Maybe not the female, because again, he has a wife, and that's not gonna really work out that well, even though she loves the man. But here's where it's gonna get down to. It's like, okay, he had all these like candidates, right? From the Elastic Man to those other like candidates. Now, if he does manages to somehow like he kidnaps them, right? And then he's like, okay, if patient zero doesn't work out, he go to patient number one. If that doesn't work out, he go to patient number two and whatnot. He's just trying like all these different type of bodies and whatnot. Like, he's wearing them, as what Dean will call it, as a meat suit. So basically, all these bodies are meat suits to him, to see if it will contain his body, or contain his spirit and his intellect and whatnot. So Barry's speed, force, and everything, it would contain him. But the problem is, he could have done it at the lair, but eventually he got out and he escaped and stuff. But he went with act number 2. He's like, well, I won't, if I can't have you now, I'll probably have you later, but until then, you're gonna go to jail and whatnot. So that's how I feel like that kind of how it was staged up, and how he probably will be defeated. Now, Barry's gonna come up with like all types of plans, because he's gonna come up with all types of plans to try to trap him, try to take him down for good, but it's gonna fail. Everything that he's gonna try to do is gonna fail. And the best option, I think, for him to take DeVoe down is his wife, because he's trying like all these different meat suits. He's trying them all out and whatnot, until eventually it's not gonna work anymore. All these meat suits that he's trying is not gonna work anymore, and then she's gonna be like, okay, like she reached her breaking point. Now, one or two things might happen, because sometimes these situations always happen. Now, one, something might happen where she might die, or there might be a chain of reaction where he probably might flip out, do something that he didn't regret, end up killing her. He blames Barry for this, and then he takes his full revenge out against him. And let's just say, maybe he kidnaps like all of Barry's like friends. Like, he kidnaps Iris. He kidnaps all of them and whatnot. And then it stages the events where maybe Joe West can die, where if Barry saves everybody else, but then the Thinker tells him, he's like, you may be the fastest man alive, but I'm the fastest Thinker. So you'll be able to save almost all of your friends except one. So how when Harrison Wells gave Iris that choice, well, you know, you can't be, you kind of like, you're the team leader, so you have to choose one. They can't be both. You only have to choose one. So it's gonna come down to it where it might probably be between Iris and Joe, and he's gonna be torn between them both, and he's gonna be like, I don't know what to do, like I can't do this. So Barry's gonna inevitably save Iris because Joe is gonna want it to, for him to save her. He saves her, and then Joe West dies, and then they could stage up the event of Joe's son being Daniel West, and it could stage the event of where Daniel West wants revenge against Barry because of what happened with Joe. It could stage that event up for the next season or the seasons to come if they go down this route. Because I think it would be pretty interesting to see if they was to do this and whatnot. And then after for a while, Joe, then you have Daniel West going up against Barry, and then everybody's trying to tell him like it wasn't Barry's fault, it was the Thinker's fault. Then he'll probably say, well, you kind of let the Thinker live because he's in jail, probably like Iron Heights or somewhere, like, you know, he's kind of like in jail and stuff, you know, but he's still alive, and technically this is Barry's fault because he still allowed the man that killed his father to be alive, and then he wants revenge. It could start up a really spicy story, and I would love to see that actually happen. But yeah, like, the only way he's gonna probably like take him down is gonna probably be through his wife. Probably gonna be like through his wife, like, oh, you doing all this and that, like, well, your wife would have never allowed this, or she's unhappy with this and stuff. Like, they always gonna play that into the favor, because regardless, like, she's gonna reach her breaking point, because all these meat suits that he's trying out isn't gonna work. He's gonna probably keep jumping from maybe like body to body and stuff. It's not gonna work. You know, it's not gonna work until he tries to get to Barry's body, and then somehow he gets cast out. He's like an evil entity. He's like a little evil entity that passes on his essence to another life until it gets cast out and stuff. That's what it basically is, you know. Like, yeah, like, Satan, show me your true form, I banish you to thee, or, you know, something like that. But yeah, I kind of see them kind of like playing to his favor, because I don't know, when it comes down to like love, like between Supergirl, I don't know about Arrow. I don't know about Arrow. Like, I might make like a video on Arrow, but I'm not too sure about Arrow. But between like Supergirl and Flash, I don't know. I think they might play the whole love card. I think they might play like the whole love card, because season 3 of the Flash, they kind of played on your hearts a little bit, like, oh my god, like, Iris is gonna die, this and that, Savitar kills her and whatnot. But the thing is, it's like, Iris will die, but it probably is not gonna be with Savitar. It's gonna probably be like the reverse Flash, like he's gonna literally snap her neck and whatnot. But it's gonna be interesting, because I know that they're gonna try to like play it off smart, because they won't have like too many of the cast members die like that. So if in this season Joe does die, and they start up the story where Daniel West wants revenge and he wants to go after Barry because he allowed his father to die, it would be interesting to see. But then again, you also have Iris and the whole Eobard Thawne thing, where eventually if it happens, he will kill her, and then it might stage the story of the trial of the Flash, where, you know, you're not supposed to be killing Barry, what you doing and whatnot, and then he kills Eobard Thawne, snaps his neck or whatever and whatnot. Then he has to go through trial, because there's gonna be, like, if they won't do it, which they probably will, or they won't, they will probably have up the trial of the Flash and whatnot, because you killed Eobard Thawne. Then there's gonna probably be the thing with him and Daniel West and whatnot. So they are slowly but surely that they will, you know, start having it up. They're gonna start building it up. And I would like to say, like, his punishment, if they go down that route later on in the future, that his punishment should be that he becomes the new Death. He becomes like the new Death or something. Like, they need a Death speedster or whatever. So they probably like have him go throughout maybe the multiverse or something, or other worlds, and he hunt down other Flashes and whatnot. Then it is up to Cisco, maybe some new teammates, Caitlyn, whoever is on the team around them times to hunt down Barry and be like, okay, we need to bring him back. We need to fix him and see what we can do and stuff. But that's gonna be like till later. Like the Trials of the Flash will be sick, but for this season with the Thinker, like I feel he's gonna do something like that. Have it where he has to choose between who to save, how to get them, and whatnot. Be like, you're not really, because is all he's trying to do. The Thinker, all he's trying to do is prove that Barry isn't the fastest man alive. He said it like, yeah, he may be the fastest, but he's gonna prove to him that he's not the fastest. That he can't save everybody. Somebody will die. And it's gonna be his fault because he wasn't fast enough. Almost how it goes back to season 1, season 2, season 3, but instead it's gonna be through of an elaborate plan. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be through like an elaborate plan on how he failed because he couldn't save the one person that took care of him the most, and it was Joe. Like I strongly see it. Like I strongly see it, but we have to wait and see what happens, because I can't call anything. Nobody else can't really call anything on what is and will not happen and stuff. But we'll just wait and see. But yeah, if you like what you heard what you like. Please subscribe, share, do all that wonderful stuff, and I'll catch you later.